Good evening, everybody. Welcome to some CWI South Conference action here on Zaleski Sports. Brendan Retzloff, Chase Lyons here for this one here in Plainfield here at Tri-County High School as the Tri-County Penguins take on the Pacelli Cardinals. It is our Auto Select pregame show. We welcome all of our folks to the Auto Select pregame show. Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Welcome back. The Pep Band here for Tri-County, playing some good old tunes as teams are getting warmed up. Tri-County already done with their warm-ups. Pacelli still on the floor for their own, but a little information about these two squads. Starting off with the Tri-County Penguins. They've been in a little bit of a struggle bus this year. 3-10 overall, 0-6 in conference play in the Central Wisconsin South. Only averaging about 25 points per game for themselves. Currently on a 3-game losing streak. Their last win they had was against Marion, and that was at the beginning of the new year here in 2024. Last game they had against Port Edwards, that was on Monday. They lost that one 60-50. And, I mean, you almost need things to be a flip of the script if you're Cole Walters for the Tri-County Penguins. Top scorer for the team, Sky Hopkins, averaging 13.8 points a game. She is going to be a person to rely on for Tri-County in this one. As for the Pacelli Cardinals, under the Allison Smeglick era, first-year head coach for the team, after taking in third place in conference last year, this Pacelli team looking to win their first conference title in the last few years. And first place right now, 7-0 in conference play, 16-1 overall, 66.7 points per game for the team. Their last game they had on Tuesday against Port Edwards, a 79-17 final score was that one. 14 straight wins for the squad. And the last time these two teams met up with each other in Pacelli, the Cardinals ended up winning that game 70-7. So a 63-point difference. It'll be interesting to see how things fare off here tonight. But Pacelli, the heavily favored team, you never know how things are going to go, though. We're going to send things to a TV timeout. We'll be right back for more girls high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
In today's economy, it seems the value of a dollar continues to shrink, while the services offered are getting less and less. Here at Maher Water Corporation, a new high-efficiency system made by WaterCare can help ease the stress on your checkbook. We are always available to analyze and recommend one of these units. So while we can't actually make your money grow, we can make the value of what you get from Maher seem like it.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Welcome back, folks. This is the conclusion of our Auto Select pregame show. Auto Select, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services with locations on Church Street and on Highway 10 East. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. It's off to the starting lineups here in the CWC South Conference matchup that we have here for you guys tonight, starting off with the Pacelli Cardinals. Number 1, a senior, Casey Vaughn. Number 2, the junior, Katie Elka. Number 22, the freshman, Jaden Droik. Number 24, a junior, Kaylin Yenter. And number 33, the sophomore, Ella Van Order. As for the Tri-County Penguins, starting for them, number 1, Amaya Cologne. Number 5, Sky Hopkins. Number 11, McKenna Rettler. Number 22, Zariah Mills. And number 23, Courtney Hildebrandt. Head coaches in the matchups here tonight, starting with Pacelli, Allison Smaglick. And for Tri-County, Cole Walters. In this game, confidence high on one end, confidence a little low on one end, but looking to get a rebound. It's Pacelli, it's Tri-County, and it's all going down right here. As fans are entering the court here. Gym seats starting to fill up. Good to see that. It's going to be Yenter and Cologne for the tip-off, and Yenter gets the win on it, and Jaden Droik starts with it up the top over to Elka. Pacelli, I mean, all year they've been so consistent on both sides of the basketball and on the floor. It's been a lot of power on the offense, averaging 66.8 points per game. Down low, it's the freshman getting it done, Jaden Droik. She's been doing that all year. 22.7 points per game, the leading scorer for this Pacelli team, and they've had such big wins this year. One against Wabeno and then against St. Mary Catholic, and got a nice bounce in. Sky Hopkins, that's how she gets her night started. I mean, Tri-County was shooting the ball really well in warm-ups here tonight. We're going to see how they can fare off here. Nice pass inside from Vaughn. Over to Yenter, second chance points for the Cardinals. Hopkins at the point. Pacelli with the 3-2 zone defense. They've been playing that practically all year, ever since that loss they had to Greenwood. And that loss, they don't like talking about it, but they know they can use it as some kind of momentum. Zariah Mills puts 2 up on the board. Quick 4 points, and Jaden Droik with the response right back up into the basket. Last time these two teams met, 70-7 was the final score. There's something of a shocker, and it's already 6-4. So offenses on both ends have really woken up here to begin the night here in Plainfield. Droik off the screen and rolls over was Vaughn, but nice read on the defense made by McKenna Rettler. I believe a timeout was taken here by Cole Walters, and that's going to bring us to our first timeout here tonight. 6-4, 16:08 to go. You're watching WIAA Girls High School coverage here on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Welcome back, folks. 6-4. Our scoring picked off. Jaden Droik up the floor. Got it to go. 6 quick points for the freshman. High pass, and Pacelli with a nice response after the timeout taken by Coach Walters. Sky kicks it outside. 3 ball just short. Hildebrandt had the line on the shot, couldn't get it to go. And Pacelli will get possession of the basketball right back. Today's game is brought to you by Rock and Roll Cafe. Treat the whole family to breakfast or lunch at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Mexican and American dishes cooked to perfection daily on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. High responses on offense here for the Pacelli Cardinals. Lots of motion within their offense. Double team, nice off the double team. Coach Walters was really wanting that steal, getting his team interactive with it, and he's putting himself into the game. Kaylin Yenter, high arcing pass, almost picked off, and nice read by Tri-County, taken by Hopkins. Another turnover here for the night. Pacelli's first turnover, pickpocketed by Vaughn, and now Van Order. Dribble drive, up with the left, no good. Rebounded by Droik, and cleans up the house. A quick 8 points. 6-point difference already here in the first 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And up with the right in transition again. 8 points in transition out of the 12 for the Pacelli Cardinals to begin the night. This Pacelli team is just finding their bread and butter at the right time here this season. Another steal, Droik up the floor, and the hesitation move, and she just went up with it with another 2. She's already up to 10, and we're not even 4 minutes into the half. The 3 from Hildebrandt's online. Nylon for Hildebrandt. 6.2 points a game for Courtney. 8.1 rebounds per game as well. She already has a couple. 1 offensive, 1 defensive. Nice pass inside. Pacelli just finding the players in zones where it's much needed. And Cole Walters is going to have to make some kind of adjustment here on his defense. Already given up all these points. Tipped by Vaughn. Trapped up high. And Pacelli with a nice reaction there on defense. But Tri-County to keep it here on this end. Substitution made. First one of the night as Vaughn comes out, and Maddie Pionic makes her first entrance off the bench, averaging 8.5 points per game this season. Jaden Droik almost able to come up with the steal. This time it's Elka who came up with the steal, and she goes up with the right, and Pacelli is starting off the night off right in the paint. All the points from the Cardinals, courtesy of the paint. And that's how you win basketball games. You get steals, you work yourself in transition, and you score in the paint. Again, timeout taken on the floor by Cole Walters. 20-7. Good news for Tri-County, though. The last time these two teams played, they only scored 7. They're already up to 7. 13:05 to go here in this first half. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan. Give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Back from that quick TV timeout. Today's game is brought to you by Spectrum Benefit. Spectrum Benefit Solutions is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Also by Staub. Staub Construction is a premier builder of municipal and industrial water and wastewater treatment systems in the Midwest. Staub Construction is a 100% employee-owned company. And by SC Swiderski. An SCS apartment or home is where you want to live, work, and play all throughout the central Wisconsin, the Chippewa Valley, and the Fox Valley. No matter where you live, look to SC Swiderski to make you feel right at home. Visit scswiderski.com for more. Jaden Droik already up to 12 points here in this first half, and we're not even 5 minutes in. Just hit the 13-minute mark to go. Double teamed by the Cardinals. A couple of substitutions have already been made, and this is an all-young lineup on the floor for Pacelli. The three coming from Hopkins. Downtown, getting it done from three-point land. High pass, nice catch by Pionic. Outside, kicks it out. Back again is Droik, and oh my goodness, she is just feeling it. 15 points for the freshman. Almost had a steal too. Nice catch made by Rettler and stolen by the Cardinals. Pionic lost it, able to keep it back, and Troy got the and one. Everything is going right tonight for the freshman. She's kind of laughing with her teammates about it. She's going to have herself a career night. 32 points, career high for her. She's already up to 17. Make it 18. What a first half stellar performance from the freshman as she takes a seat to the bench. Pacelli already on top by 16. Just an explosive first half again we're seeing from the Cardinals. Three ball shot, Hopkins off the mark, rebounded by Pionic. And it's Vaughn. So Vaughn to Cashin. Cashin from 15 feet, a little long. Rebounded by Van Order. Van Order couldn't get it to fall. Somehow able to get her own rebound in. We might have a tie up here. They're going to call it a foul. Second foul of the night on both ends, and both have been on Tri-County. They're going to call it a shooting foul, so Ella Van Order will go to the charity stripe to shoot a pair. The sophomore. That was a pretty impressive looking free throw. It barely even caught any of the nylon. First one able to go. And this is something that Coach Smaglick and her team have really wanted to work on throughout the season. They really wanted more opportunities on Tuesday, but they weren't able to really get any against Port Edwards. And they've already gotten 3 different opportunities as Casey Vaughn goes up for 2. Up by 20 now. Tri-County trying to not have things blow up very quickly here in this first half. But they just got to execute a lot better on defense. But the problem is so many of these points have been in transition for Pacelli, and it's just been off the turnover. So on offense, you have to be careful with the basketball. And that was a good offensive possession right there. Moving the basketball around, able to draw the foul on Haley Shashetsky. That's the first foul from Pacelli here tonight. And that's just what Cole Walters needs to do with the execution of this offense. Hopkins tried to bank it, couldn't get it to go. Second chance, no good. Pionic rebound, wide open is Van Order. Down the floor and got it to go again. 4 points for Ella. And nice defense again, a nice save too. Van Order's gonna take it herself up with the right. Couldn't get it to go. Maybe not her night to be shooting. She's missed a few of those. Rettler, dribble drive, penetration, off the glass to go. McKenna Rettler averages 6.5 points per game. Finds Van Order inside, hesitates, and this could be a charge, but they're going to call a blocking foul on it. And to the line will go Ella. Van Order averaging 9.3 a game this season. I mean, Pacelli's just doing an outstanding job already of sharing the basketball. And again, another free throw to go. 4 for 4 from the free throw line tonight are the Cardinals. For a team averaging 66.7, they're already at the half mark threshold, or just about the halfway mark. Out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off the foot of Rettler here, so Pacelli possibly gets a stolen possession right here. First miss at the free throw line, though, right there. Vaughn the inbound. Krzyzewski open down low, out of bounds. Will stay with the Cardinals. We'll try it again. And Cardinals couldn't get it this time. Krzyzewski again, no good. Rebound, Pionic, put it back up. No good. Third chance points, not able to go. Rebounded by Cologne. And Mills now looking around. Over to Rettler. Finds the 3-ball from Hildebrandt. And she's got 2 3-pointers to go here in this first half. 15 points for Tri-County. I mean, they are coming off of a 50-point performance against Port Edwards. Dribble drive, fouled, drawn, and Pionic doing a good job of realizing and understanding she can go up with it and draw that foul to go to the free throw line. Just under 10 minutes to go. Pacelli with their star player on the bench for now. A low arcing free throw. Pionic able to drop it in there. Today's game is brought to you by Point Brewing. The Stevens Point Brewery is a proud sponsor of local high school athletics. Experience the many refreshing flavors of Point Gourmet sodas. Handcrafted in small batches, each flavor is perfected for your enjoyment, from tasty black cherry to cream to the world-famous Point Root Beer. Every bottle is in the house. .20-point game. Sky looking over Hildebrandt now, and it's a pass over a little deep on the 3-ball is Rettler, who got the jump ball tie-up, and possession arrow does stay with Tri-County. I'm just looking at the Tri-County logo. Like, what's the penguin holding in the logo? It almost looks like one of those scrapers that you use for your car to get the ice off of it. Maybe that's what it is. For those of you watching and who know, in the comment section, let us know. I would love to hear about it. Try to get a little more interactive with our audience here tonight. High arcing shot off the very top of the backboard. They're going to call that out of bounds. So Pacelli will get it. That was Hopkins with the very high arcing shot from about 10 feet. Zdroik back into the game. Yenter with a nice catch down low and just fighting hard. And got it to drop. 6 points for her tonight. Hopkins. Rettler, and rejected by Yenter, showing off the stuff. That's going back to her volleyball days, where she was getting countless numbers of blocks. And that right there being one of them. Almost picked off. Nice catch made by Hopkins. Intercepted by Elka. Takes it herself up the floor to go. 4 points for Katie. Hopkins picked up the dribble, almost taken. Nice move by Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt high, arcing, and Hildebrandt's shooting it well here tonight. 8 points for Courtney. Pionic in the corner, hesitates, and she was a little too quick with it. Travel violation for Maddie. Pacelli sticking with the 3-2 zone, and Zdroik using that height to advantage in the length to force some trouble for Tri-County, and Pacelli will get it back off the turnover. .808 remains here in the first half. Pacelli already has almost 40 points on the scoreboard. Pionic over Elka. Kicks it outside. Pionic open from 3. Just missed it. Rebounded by Zdroik, and with a nice handle there, who's going to get it? And Shashetsky able to get it back, and third chance points for the Cardinals. And Yenter couldn't get it. Fourth chance. Falling over. Are they going to say a foul or a jump ball? The officials will call it a foul here, and Pacelli may have gotten lucky with that one. I thought it was a jump ball tie-up. Elka to inbound. 7:40 to go here in this first half. Finding Zdroik, and a little wide with the pass. Almost an error there from the Cardinals. Pionic wide open. Up with the right. Pacelli is just doing a great job of finding those players who are open. Foul drawn, called with the push is Pionic. That's the third foul for the Cardinals. Van Order to enter for Shashetsky, and Vaughn back in for Pionic. So the starters are all back on the floor for the Cardinals. We'll see if they have another outburst on offense, and nice catch and steal on defense. Back to Vaughn. Nicely done. Timeout taken again on the floor by Cole Walters. 7:15 to go. It's 43-17. You're watching girls high school basketball here on Zaleski Sports.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
It's simple but true. Time is money. At Sherrill Tire and Service, we have over 20 mobile service trucks to get you rolling and growing again. Sherrill Tire and Service Centers, your locally owned farm tire dealer.
We welcome our viewers back, everybody. 43-17 the score of this one. Today's game is brought to you by Point Heating. Point Heating and Cooling in Stevens Point and Plover, with more than 100 years of making your home and business comfortable. Call Point Heating and Cooling or visit pointheating.com. And by Home Furniture. Turn your house into a home and shop Home Furniture. Home Furniture on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. The floater banked it in. The bank is open on a Friday night for McKenna Rettler. That was a crazy bank. High arcing shot from Elka. Airballed it. Tri-County had a chance to get the rebound. Euro stepping her way into the lane is Kaylin Yenter. Yenter's got 8 points tonight. Pacelli, I mean, they're going to have a lot of players score some pretty high points with the basketball, the way that their offense has been playing tonight. It's been outstanding, especially their points in the paint. Only one three-pointer in this game from the Cardinals, too. Elka works around, and now this time it is Van Order who ordered 2 points to go into the basket. Looking over, it's Mills, over to Hildegrant, and she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. So Courtney Hildebrand, she's been the story of the night for Tri-County on offense. 8 points for her. I like the free throw routine too. Really tossing the basketball up in front of her pretty far. Missing the first one though. And the second one just couldn't get it to go. Courtney is going to yearn for this one to go in. And got number 3. 9 points tonight for Courtney. Pacelli still with their starters on the floor, up by 27. High pass. I don't even know how she found that cross-court pass. Vaughn was hesitating, almost traveled with it there. Student section wanted to travel. Brought it back. Elka now, one dribble, kicks it out. Van Order tried to fly it in from about 12 feet. No good. Rebounded by Hildebrandt. I almost said Hildegard, which that's my apologies. I'm thinking about a little too much of Settlers of Catan. And tried to bank that one in, no good. There's a character in the Catan game called Hildegard. No good again. Brought it back. And this is some high-paced offense we're seeing. Too strong on the pass, out of bounds, though. Hopkins was looking for Rettler. Today's game is brought to you by Egg Country. Egg Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. Contact Egg Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. Up and under with the left hand is Van Order again. 9 points for her tonight. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Hildebrandt has it up top, double teamed. And that's going to be a little bit of trouble. It's Droik passing to her own teammate. You got to love the teamwork that is being done with this team tonight. 8 points for Casey Vaughn. Off the foot of Elka, out of bounds, will stay with Tri-County. Have we gotten any answers about the Penguin? Maybe we'd have to ask Google or Siri about it. Nothing in the chat. For our viewers watching, I'll ask again, for those of you who, if you do know the answer to this, please tell me in the comment section, what is the Penguin holding in the Tri-County Penguins logo? I'm very curious. I was saying it looked like one of those brushes that you use on your car when it's cold outside or when you got ice and snow on it. And putting this one into the basket is Pionic. Explosive first half for the Pacelli Cardinals. This could possibly be a program record. I would also love to know if you guys know this. In the history books, what's the most total amount of points this Pacelli Cardinals team, or the Pacelli Cardinals in general, have scored in a half? Because 53 might be it. And they still have time to put more up. Cashin hands it off to Droik. Pionic. Dribble drive. It was wide open on that end. And Maddie Pionic just had 2 dribbles to take and an easy route to navigate to the basket. 3 ball taken, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals. Van Order Looked like she was going to push it herself. She is going to. Up with the left, no good. Rebounded by Hildebrandt. Hildebrandt working her way down the sideline here. Pacelli kind of was going away from the 3-2 zone. Put it up, rejected by the own rim was Amaya Cologne. For a team averaging 24.8 a game, though, in Tri-County, they already got 20 on the board. But Pacelli, for a team averaging 66 a game, they got 55. Out of bounds it goes, and Tri-County will get the ball right back. Krzyzewski checks in for Van Order. Today's game is brought to you by Maida. When it comes to customized apparel or your local sports team apparel, turn to Maida in Stevens Point. From corporate outings to outfit your club or sports team, Maida has all you can need. This could be trouble, and it is. Taken by Zdroik and able to drop that one in. What a half from the freshman. 20 points. Averaging 22.7 a game. Almost got another steal. Averaging a double-double easily this season. It's been really impressive coming from her, and the future is so bright with this Cardinals team. Hildebrandt from way deep. And she is really putting a lot of effort into her game tonight, fighting for it. And you got to love the effort that we're seeing, but she's going to get called for the foul here. 2:08 to go here in this first half. Pacelli has entered the bonus. I think that's what they're discussing, because that is the 7th drawn foul. So we'll see who's taking the free throws. I think it's going to be Cashin. And it will be Milena going to the free throw line here. This is her first opportunity to get a point or points on the board. And checking in is Lily Stucker, as Hopkins takes a seat on the bench. Cashin not able to get it to go, so she'll probably have many more opportunities as we go on tonight. Stroik trying to use the length once again, and I mean the vertical that she has too is impressive. Trying to steal it, still reaching in, and Hildebrandt's in trouble. Out of bounds. We'll see who it's out on. Oh, actually a timeout was taken before the out of bounds by Coach Walters. Wise timeout there. 1:51 to go. We'll be right back on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fury, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, everybody. Coming from the Nasonville Dairy ad. And a travel violation called on the Penguins. How about a look at the conference standings here in the CWC South? Pacelli 7-0 on top. Pittsville 6-1. They're in second. Almond Bancroft falling to third place. As at the beginning of the year, Almond Bancroft looked like the other team Pacelli was going to have trouble against, but instead it's Pittsville. And Pittsville is starting to become a pretty great basketball team, winning their last 5 games in a row. I got to go to Pittsville for a game against Columbus Catholic. Hildebrandt for 3, no good. And they had an impressive showing. They have some pretty good players over there. Nice catch by Pionik. That was all hands. Just not able to get it to go. And Hildebrandt coming up with the rebound. She is having herself a night trying to go around, and she wanted a foul out of bounds with 1:07 to go. But Allman Bancroft, they're in third, 5-2. Wild Rose in fourth, 4-3. Wild Rose was looking like a team that was also going to be up there in the standings, but they're already in fourth. Rochelle falls to fifth, tied with Port Edwards in fifth, and Tri-County in last. 0-6 in conference play. Trying to avoid the 0-7, but I think the inevitable is going to be 0-7. Under a minute to go in the half. Traveling is Yenter. As Tri-County defense is starting to cause a little bit of problems for Pacelli's offense. It's just too bad they couldn't do that earlier in the game. We'll see if they try to hold on to this last shot. I would say keep playing, and they do, and Pacelli wants to keep playing. Manny Pionic again. 10 points for her tonight. Another steal from Maddie. Make it not 12, but instead 22 for the freshman, Droik. 10 seconds to go. 61-20. Hildebrandt, we'll see if she fires the three. Hildebrandt over, passed it, and got to put up a shot. No shot put up, not going to count. As Zariah Mills just need to pay attention to the clock there, but it's 61-20, a 41-point game going into halftime. And we'll have our halftime report coming up here, but we'll send things to a TV timeout. We'll be right back for more coverage on Zaleski Sports.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe. And now open on Saturday nights. Try the new Rock and Roll Cafe Bar and Grill on Church Street.
Customize your next apparel order with Maida Custom Apparel of Stevens Point. Visit us today for custom baseball and softball apparel. Need help with a design? We have you covered. Our highly skilled staff will turn your idea into a reality with great quality screen printing. Or choose from a variety of embroidery options today. Visit us at our physical store or online at maidacustom.com.
At Nicolet Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolet Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Rocky Rococo. My pizza. Pizza. Hands down pizza. I love it. Cheese sauce. Toppings and spices. You'll love it too. Rocky Rococo. Whole pie or slices. Hot, thick, chewy, crunchy, saucy. Rocky Rococo. Pizza. Rocky Rococo.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
As a proud sponsor of Zaleski Sports, Stevens Point Brewery brings you a variety of gourmet sodas to indulge in while watching your favorite teams. Flavors include black cherry cream, kitty cocktail, mango, orange cream, vanilla cream, and root beer in regular or zero sugar. Have it as a float for the perfect post-game treat.
To me, the perfect run is when things start to get tough and I'm trying to keep my pace going and I hit this moment where I just quit thinking about what I'm doing. I've heard surgeons mention that as well, that during their best surgeries, you're kind of in just a pure flow. You know, my goal with patients is to try to help them get back to doing what they want to be doing.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust. In Stevens Point and Plover, at AutoSelect, you're good to go.
Welcome back, folks. It's about to begin the second half here in Tri-County here in Plain Field. 61-20. What a first half from the Pacelli Cardinals. Jaden Zdroik, 22 points in that first half for number 22 on the floor. Maddie Pionik, second in leading scorers with 10 points. In the half, tied for third in leading scored points is Ella Van Order. Courtney Hildebrandt also had 9 points in the first half for Tri-County, but 61 points put up on that scoreboard from the Pacelli Cardinals. We could possibly be seeing history happen here tonight if Pacelli could manage to hit 100 points in this game. That would be absolutely crazy. And before we start the half, gotta let the pep band get off the floor here, as they did an outstanding performance here this evening. So great work there from the Tri-County pep band. I thought Pacelli was going to start off the second half with a long ball from deep. Instead, passed down low inside. So many points in the paint for these Cardinals here tonight. I want to say more than 40 points have been courtesy of In the Lane. Rattler looking around. Hildebrandt. Back to Rattler again. Rattler spinning around. No good. Able to get the putback. In there are the Penguins. Van Order was asking for the basketball down low. Instead, it's Vaughn taking the long three. No good. Rebounded again by Yenter. No good. Got her own rebound again, and Yenter struggling a little bit from shooting. Rattler at point. Looking around is Hildebrandt up top. Dribbles outside. Almost lost it, got it right back. Back up to the key. Working around the perimeter. Pacelli almost playing man coverage now. A good start here in the second half for Tri-County, holding Pacelli scoreless thus far. Hopkins over to Rattler, no good. Who's going to get the basketball? Nice move by Hopkins, finding a player down low. It's Rattler again, no good, and we got a big collision down low. And I think it was a collision between teammates. Vaughn back out to the outside. It's Yenter from three. Nylon for Kalen. Tri-County once again working the basketball around the perimeter off the bubble screen. Hildebrandt now over to Hopkins, and Mills had it, then is taken back, but now Hopkins got it right back, no good. Rebounded and able to get the possession back are the Cardinals and Jaden Zdroik. Playing with the untucked jersey. We'll see how she plays like that. Banking it from a deep 2-point range for Katie Elkin. She's laughing about that one. I think she thinks she got away with one there, and I think that she did. Missing it. Got it back. Hopkins, no good, out of bounds. It goes into the seats. And we'll see who has it here, and they're going to say Tri-County ball. The clock has not started to constantly tick. Let me know what the rule is about that, too, for those of you who do know in the comments. Van Order off the pass, no good. Tri-County back with it again. Hildebrandt around, driving inside of the lane, couldn't get it to drop, and out of bounds, and Pacelli will keep it. 14:49 to go here in this one. Cross court again. Yenter from deep again. Too much. She had a little too much air in the Jordans. Another turnover. I think Pacelli might really be stepping their foot off, or taking their foot off the gas pedal a little more here in this second half. No need to risk anything with injuries for players. Injuries are the last thing you would want if you were on this team. Sammy Sankey getting ready to check in, and I think that's exactly what Allison Smeglik was thinking. And lost it was Elka. Tri-County with it. Mills over to Hopkins. Hopkins just lost it. Blocking foul, though, on the Cardinals. And they're going to call Vaughn on it. Foul's not really much of a problem for the Cardinals here tonight. Today's game is brought to you by Hoff Favor Real Estate. Andy Hoff and Sandy LaChapel Hoff Favor Real Estate Group are your local Stevens Point realtors. That's Andy Hoff and Sandy LaChapel of Hoff Favor Real Estate. The deep three, no good from the corner. Rebounded by Sankey. Zdroik. Up top. A 22-point first half for her. Just absolutely insane. Cross court to Vaughn for 3, too long again. Saved, out of bounds. What a heads-up play by the freshman. She's been doing that so much this year. Her basketball level and IQ, I mean, are just way up there. Nice inbound. Another pass, maybe unnecessary from Yenter, even though she's really good at finding those assists. But the basketball IQ of Jaden Zdroik is, I mean, just tremendous. And the fact that she's doing this in her first year on the team at school, it's just something crazy. Nice handle there. Almost could have been a foul and put it up and in. I have not been keeping track of her steals in this game tonight very well, but there's a chance she could be pretty close to a triple-double. Could be a travel here. Almost was a loss of the possession, but the officials are going to call this one a travel on Sky Hopkins. I think that was the right call. She did still have the clear possession of the basketball as Vaughn was reaching in on it. And Sankey from deep. Rimmed out, no good. Fighting for the rebound, grabbing each other and locking each other's arms. Were Cologne and Van Order out of bounds off of Tri-County. Pacelli the inbound, nice move and navigation inside. Coming from Van Order, she's up to 11 tonight. 12:30 to go. Here in the half, 10 points in the second half for the Cardinals. 3 for Tri-County, or 2 for Tri-County. Hesitates, Euro step into the lane. Another 2 points for Ella Van Order. Shashetsky and Pionik to check in for the Cardinals. Next time there's a whistle blowing or out of bounds or whatever happens to stop movement in the game. Mills arcing. Beautiful shot taken by Zariah Mills. Team on the bench absolutely loving it there. Yenter cross court again. Sankey. I mean, that was just a dime of a pass. Another dime. No good. Rebounded again. Sets it back up top. 3 again, no good. Yenter, third chance. Put it up. and falling over, and she'll go to the free throw line. And after this first shot here, we'll see those substitutions come in. Today's game is brought to you by Nicolet Bank. Nicolet Bank offers personal banking at its best. They have locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, and Merrill, and Edgar, or learn more at nicoletbank.com. The clock is still not going down. Nice rebound from Krzyzewski. Another one, no good. And able to get it back is Rettler. Krzyzewski fell over there, got back up. Hopkins up with the right, and she's banking some in the basket too. We're seeing a lot of these players bank the basketball into the hoop. Typically these days it's not the conventional way of making the shot, but I mean, any way, make it work, I guess. Sankey up top, back inside. Nice ball movement from the Cardinals, and that is just simple for Haley. Her first 2 points tonight. Hopkins from three, no good. Krzyzewski with the rebound. Pjanic with a nice catch off the omelet route. Makes some scrambled eggs, I guess. Drop that in for two. Foul called on Hopkins here for the and one. Hildebrandt and Kruger to check in. Hopkins was in a little bit of foul trouble there. And Pjanic gets the and one to fall. Well, I'll just say this. In this game, at pregame, I was predicting Pacelli would put 78 up on the board. They already have 78 with over 10 minutes left. There's a very possible chance they'll hit 100. And, man, that would be something. Stucker. Lily Stucker is now into the game, too. Mills looking around. Hildebrandt, she's been the player for Tri-County here tonight. Man coverage from the Cardinals. And now they kind of just tighten things up down in the paint. They're doing so well at that this year. The three from Hildebrandt off the mark, just short. And I love the aggressiveness to go for it, but she gets called for a foul. Hopkins comes back into the game as Rettler takes a seat. Today's game is brought to you by Little Scholars Childcare. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child cares and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. The three was hit. Try to have their own answer. Who hit the three? Falling onto the floor is Hildebrandt. Hopefully she's all right. Krieger. It was Krieger that got the three, so give credit to Sydney on that one. How about this one? No good. Trying to get the rebound, and a nice rebound from her as well. Sammy trying to hit the three, and she does. Back-to-back three-pointers for the Cardinals, and the Pacelli bench is loving it. 84-26 now. Out of bounds goes the ball. How about this, too? There's one more player on Pacelli that needs to score the basketball on their roster, and she just entered the game. It's Milena Cashin. She's the one to inbound it, and she's going to take it up the floor. You know the Cardinals want her to score it. You know it's set up. Oh, she passed up on it, past to Sankey. Few dribbles, inside, hands it off now. Back to Cashin. Over to Krieger, finds Pionic inside. Beautiful play by the Cardinals. Just the patience and letting these plays run to those points where you just pass it to the open player and you make something happen out of it. 60-point lead for Pacelli. Wide open, and Cologne lost it. And let's see who's getting it back. Jump ball tie up, and it will stay with Tri-County here. And the clock is finally running for the remainder of this one. So, can Pacelli score 14 points in 7 minutes and 30 seconds? If we see a lot of fouls, no. But if they let them play, possibly. Hildebrandt from three. Drano from Courtney. 12 points tonight for Courtney. Pionic driving, pass inside to Krieger. Banked it in off the glass. 5 points for Sydney. Stolen by Pionic to hit 90 for the Pacelli Cardinals. Things are looking bright for this team. My goodness. 17 points for Maddie Pionic. Try to go off the glass there. And Rettler got one to drop. Seeing a little bit of offense go back and forth. Timeout taken by the Cardinals, which stops the clock at 6:26. You know that this team is wanting to hit that 100 mark, and I can tell by the look in the eye of head coach Allison Smaglick. 90-31 will keep things here. Today's game is brought to you by Cheese Pleasers. Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. Also by Rocky Rococo's. For your next catering, birthday party, family night out, or just lunch on the move, make it a delicious, cheesy, Chicago-style deep dish slice from the one, the only Rocky Rococo's in Stevens Point. And by Fleet Farm, pick up your pet's favorites from Fleet Farm. Find everything from food to treats to toys and healthcare products under one roof and all the brands that you trust. Dogs or cats, they've got you covered. Shop the pets every day's essentials at Fleet Farm. Pionic. Almost stolen, and it is stolen by Mills. Nice move made by Zariah. Hopkins hesitates. Rettler. Hildebrandt for three, no good. And nice save. And the great aggression coming from the defense and offense there from Tri-County for being down as much as they are. They're still playing with that give everything you got mentality. Look at that. Coach Cole Walters is loving it from that team. Substitution made. Pionic exits. Elka enters back. Cashin. Sankey now. Pacelli to run their offense. Elka does a great job at being the captain to run it. Cashin from 17 feet. Bounced. No good. Out of bounds. And a big hit to the floor. And a travel violation. That was loud. Haley Krzyzewski seems all right. Coach Matt Stayer, or assistant coach Matt Stayer, making sure she's good. Hildebrandt again. She's really firing from three-point opportunities. Under 5 minutes. Sankey. I mean, Pacelli really wants Cashin to score too. And they're trying to get it. There's a dribble, puts it up, and couldn't get it to go. And let's see who's got it as they're both fighting for it. It was Rettler and Cashin in possession arrow to stay with the Cardinals here. Just had a chance, and that would have been every single player on the roster for the Cardinals scoring, which would have been lovely to see if you're a Pacelli fan. They're going to try to set something up again. Sankey from three. A little bit long with it. Under 4 minutes to go now. Pacelli running out of time to hit that 100 threshold. Rettler for three, no good. Rebounded by Krzyzewski. I mean, the gym here is still putting up strong. Really sticking it to the end. Krzyzewski fouled. She'll go to the line. And I don't think that's something that they're going to want, because you're going to be taking your sweet old time at the free throw line. 100 is going to be tough. I think a lot of people, especially the Pacelli fans, have their eye on that scoreboard so they could hit 100. That's one step closer. 3 points tonight for Haley Krzyzewski. Substitutions all around. And you love to see that there's some bench time getting played here. And I'm telling you, these free throws are taking about a minute off that clock. Clock running. Missed it. No good. Elka to get the rebound. Elka has an open opportunity. Too deep from it. Rebounded. And Pacelli with the aggression. It's Krzyzewski with the steal and the put up. 7 points to go from history. Hildebrandt still in the game. Tried to bank it in, no good. Who's got it? Out of bounds, will stay with Tri-County. Approaching 2 minutes on the clock. The inbound. Hildebrandt spinning. Fires, no good. Who's getting the rebound? Hildebrandt able to get it back. Falls over, but she gets called for a travel instead. 1:45 on the clock. I don't think they're going to get it. But we have seen things happen before. Sankey try to make it to 4. No. Cashin. She's got to put it up. And Krzyzewski got it to drop. You wonder if one of these coaches might call a timeout to try to get them there. 5 points to go. Out of bounds, Pacelli to get it back. I mean, Cashin's due. Cashin is so due for a basket to drop. Cashin's wide open up top. Elka takes it in and makes it. Under a minute to go. Pacelli needs 3 points to hit 100. And the entire bench is wanting them to hit the 3. This is actually pretty exciting. Out of bounds. Tri-County has it. Under 40 seconds. Clock running. Hildebrandt holding on to it. Let's see if they actually take a shot. She's just holding on to it. They don't want to let her. They don't want to let them get there. This is unbelievable. Wow. Pacelli just letting them play. Hildebrandt lost it, throws it up, and saves the over and back, but that's going to be the over and back and end time on the clock. Pacelli couldn't hit 100. I think there was a little bit of frustration on that, but I think Tri-County is really celebrating that they didn't let them hit that mark. 97-31 the final score. A 68-point victory from the Pacelli Cardinals. They won a game by 62 on Tuesday. This time, they won by 68. Coming up next is our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get your cheese curds at Nasonville Dairy in Marshfield, Curtis, or NasonvilleDairy.com. We'll be right back.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back, Nasonville Dairy Postgame Show. Head coach Allison Smaglick, 97-31. 97 points on the board for you guys. I know you wanted to hit the 100, but I mean, give mad respect to Tri-County in this game as well. I mean, you were telling me right before we got back that from scoring 7 points all the way up to 31, I mean, such an impressive thing for them. But how about you guys? What's keeping the ball rolling for you?
It's our defense. It's amazing when you have Jaden and Casey up at the top, but then it's even better when you can put Maddie in there and when she can run the top in place of Casey or Jaden. And even we could put Katie up at the top. Any of those girls can come up at the top and be athletic and force those turnovers. And then we're really good at getting out in transition and scoring. But it was nice to be able to get a bunch of those girls that don't play much and then rest some of our other players since we have a big game on Monday. But overall, they just play so well together.
Almond Bancroft on Monday for you guys. I know they just lost their last conference game, but to you guys, 8-0 now in this conference, what's it going to take to maintain that momentum and win this conference title?
Just continue to play like a team, continue to support one another, continue to be unselfish as they are, and just go out there and execute what we've been executing all year. And I think this crew understands conference is a big goal of ours, and I think they're going to come ready to play on Monday, even though we won't have a practice, but they'll come ready to play.
You were talking about selflessness in this team. I mean, almost every player scored. Melena didn't. I was thinking that she was going to be the one to hit the 3-pointer to get you guys to 100. What about the free throw game? What did you think of that tonight?
Well, we didn't get to the line as much as we would like to, but it's better. The one thing I'll acknowledge too is I kind of told Kaylin that we need more from her offensively. I want her to be more aggressive outside as well as inside, and she did a fantastic job with that today. I had to talk with her in practice the other day about being who the player that she should be, and today she really did take that and did do that in the game. But I said to these girls, Jaden, Ella, Kaylin especially, you guys are playing down low. You guys are going to get fouled a lot, so we got to start knocking them down in games when we can.
And I could tell that you guys in this game, we're really trying to draw those fouls, working the basketball down low, and the points in transition was absolutely phenomenal. Almond Bancroft next for you guys. What are your thoughts on that? Obviously no practice, but
I mean, it's going to be a tough one. I only got to witness a little bit of Almond in our summer league, but I know these girls are hyped about it. I know they've been hyped all year about it. I heard it's a pretty difficult place to play in Almond, so it's nice that we'll get the first game against them at Pacelli. But we're going to compete. They're going to compete. It's going to be a hard match, but I have full confidence in these girls. That they're going to come out and execute and do what we need to do.
Big conference game for you guys coming up. Congrats on this win, Coach. Enjoy it.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's get our player of the game, Katie Elka. How does it feel to be in the highlight house, first of all?
Good. Very good.
I know that your team, most of the players are not people who like to be on camera as much, and things can be a little nervous. 9 points in this game, though, for you tonight. There was so much that you guys did so well, though. For you had a lot of great passes. You were able to make a lot of great reads. As this guy is standing right in front of the camera on us. Just tell me how you thought that you played and how this team has been doing.
I thought we played well as a team. We got a lot of fast breaks, had a lot of pressure on defense, and then, I took open layups and tried to work the offense, get assists. So I think we played well. Our defense could have been better, but overall we did good.
97 points. I was guessing that you guys wanted to hit 100. How badly did you want to hit that mark?
We definitely did, because that scoreboard doesn't go to 100, so I want to see what happened, but we didn't, so.
A broken scoreboard would have been cool. Allman Bancroft coming up next. This is going to be your first time playing them, but 8-0 in conference. You guys look like one of the best teams in Division 5 right now. What keeps the mentality going for you guys?
We just play really relaxed, and we just play with ourselves. We don't worry about who we're going to play because we know we can beat anyone if we play at our level and stay at that level.
And you guys have definitely been doing that. You guys have won 15 straight games now. Congrats on the win. I'll put you in the highlight house.
All right. Ready? I'm Katie Ilka, and I'm in the house.
Congratulations. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. Chase Lions, Brendan Retzloff, 97-31 the final score, 68-point win for the Pacelli Cardinals. 15 straight victories. No practices, so we'll see how things go for them on Monday. Monday against Allman Bancroft. But I'm expecting a performance that, they've just been doing all year for the past 15 games. Domination from this team. We thank all of you guys for tuning into this one. That's going to do it for us here on Zaleski Sports. Have a great night, everybody.